Hey fire signs, welcome to One World Channel. Thank you for joining me. My name is Clarisse and I'm going to do your upcoming week energy read for you. I hope you've had a wonderful week and everything is going peachy keen for you. Right. Before, when I was meditating on the cards, after I finished meditating, I pulled a dream decoder card, and the dream decoder card you got was paralysis. So that's his card here that's standing. Hope you can see that. Let's see what the cards that come out say in correlation to that, or if indeed they do correlate to it. Right, here we go. Right, first card coming out is the energy that's leaving you. So that's for Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, which are my fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the energy leaving you. I think we've got two that want to come out there. Wow, oh my goodness. You've got two major arcana, so you've got the Devil and Judgment as the energy's leaving you. Wow, wow. Right, the energy that you're going to be in the coming week. Very, very strong energies there. So energies, or the energy rather, that Aries, Leo and Sagittarius can expect for the coming week. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Wow, you've had a lot going on. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's reluctant. I'm not surprised with those cards departing. I'm not surprised at all. So, energy that Aries, Leo and Sagittarius can expect for the upcoming week. 10 of Pentacles. Well, blimey, what a turnaround. A gobsmacking contrast, actually. Anyway, and the outcome for the coming week for the Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, please. Excuse my croaky voice. I've got a really bad allergy. I'm not sure if it's hay fever or not. So if I sniff a bit, please excuse me. I know it doesn't sound very nice. Right, so what is the outcome for the coming week for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire signs, please? These energy reads aren't really date specific, so whenever you pick them up is when you're meant to hear them. And like any general read, take what resonates and just leave what doesn't. It's been raining all morning here. Although I do like a rainy day sometimes, and especially if you're indoors, it's so nice. And I'm going to apologise in advance if my cat walks across the table. She does get a wee bit jealous if she doesn't have my undivided attention. And there you go, your outcome is also reluctant to come out, fire signs. Interesting that the dream decoder card paralysis is there, and you've got the energy leaving you is the Devil and Judgment. Very interesting. And actually, if you look at the cards, they're all the same colour. They're both greens, and green is all to do with the heart chakra. So yeah, sort of goes really well, or what, not goes well, but it corresponds. Right, I'm going to continue a couple more shuffles, and if the card doesn't jump out, I will have to select one. Otherwise, you'll be here till Christmas, my darlings. So that's the outcome for next week on the energy reads for the fire signs, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, please. There we go. So what I'm going to do is pull one. And we've got the Page of Cups. Right, and on the bottom we've got the Two of Wands as the overarching energy of the read. Right, let's start. We are starting with the energies leaving you, the Devil. Let's start with him. Mr. Devil Man. So the devil is, it's not as crazy as it sounds. The devil energy. It could be manipulation, whether it be from you or from another. So that's something maybe you need to look at. So it's a manipulative energy. It can have something to do with or can signify problems in the addiction area. So perhaps you've been having too many vinos lately or partying too hard. So take a look at that and, you know, mind your health. Maybe your health needs addressing. Obviously you can see him, he's very enticing. So maybe there's something out there that's luring you, because he looks like he's luring, doesn't he? He's like, come hither, you know, quite a beautiful man actually. Look at him, you know. So I can see the attractiveness there. But he has in his hand, he's holding strings, and on the strings there's a person. Not sure if you can see that properly. I won't go in too far because it blurs. So that's where the manipulation comes in, almost like it's like a puppet, isn't it, on a string. So that's the energy leaving you. And also on top of that we had judgment. So, you know, same color, it's with the heart chakra. So maybe you've been digging deep, maybe you've been, you know, evaluating what's been going on around you, you know, perhaps feeling stuck, bring in paralysis. There you go. So in actual fact the cards go so well together. It could mean that, let me actually read on the back of the card. It says here, for some reason you're unable to move forward. Perhaps you can't decide on the best course of action. So yes, stuck. You're feeling a bit stuck and maybe lacking in confidence. And, you know, if you do have judgments over anything or anyone, let them go. And so it could be internal judgment, and yeah, that's always going to stop you moving forward. So in the judgment card, you can see that the person in the judgment card is actually releasing the judgment and then soaring high above. So release anything that's making you feel stuck, anything that you're not happy with, you know, even either to do with others or to do with yourself. And, you know, forgiveness is freedom. So, you know, if you can find a way to forgive yourself or whoever else may have been, you know, causing a bit of a storm in your life, just forgive them and move over and move on, which I think you're going to do, because these cards are in the energy leaving you position. And, you know, go into your heart. The colours are the colour of the heart here, the greens. Go into your heart and find space in your heart to just let that go and feel the freedom that comes with it. You know, it will be stunning. And I think that you probably are going to do that, because in the energy that you've got for the coming week, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. You've got everything in this card. It's glorious. It's family, it's community, it's loyalty, it's spiritual and financial abundance. It's, you know, it's celebration. It's a card of celebration. You know, it's well lit, you know, and community. And there's power in community. So reach out to people. You know, hold out your hand. If they're holding out their hand, you take their hand, because there's a lot of celebration to be had. There's a lot of happiness here. So you've got a really, really happy week ahead of you, which is lovely. Now, considering the energy that you've been in, the outcome energy for the week is the Page of Cups. And it looks like you have released whatever it was, or are going to be releasing whatever is bothering you, because the Page of Cups, he's a very young energy. You know, he's looking for love, baby. That's what he's doing. He's looking for love. But also, if you look at the card, his feet aren't on the ground. So, you know, perhaps try and ground yourself. Try and keep it real, is what I'm going to say. You know, the Page of Cups is a person who is in love with being in love, you know, if you know what I mean, which is unrealistic. So that's where the groundedness comes in. Try and ground yourself and keep things real. Next to him, where his feet are flying high, he's got a pig flying, and that's what they say, pigs fly. In love with being in love. It's not realistic, is it? But it's a young energy. It's an energy that wants to go out there and have a good time as well, and that's exactly what you're going to be doing. But while you're having this good time, keep it real. That's what that's telling me. Just try and keep it real. Two of Wands being the overarching energy of the reading tells me that perhaps there's a bit of a search going on. You're searching for something. You don't know what your next step is going to be. And perhaps with all the confusion you had here, this is a 360. You know, the energy leaving and the energy coming is a 360. So perhaps it can be quite, you know, confusing. You know what's going on. It's almost from 0 to hero in, you know, in 60 seconds. It's nuts, actually, really bonkers. So that may leave you feeling a bit, you know, what do I do next? Where do I go next? What is my next move? The Two of Wands is someone with the world in their hand, and you know, they've got their VW camper van there, and they're where am I going to go next? Maybe that's what this air, being up in the air, is all about as well. So just take my, you know, be mindful of it. Well, my fire signs, I hope that you enjoyed the read. I've loved doing the read for you. Same time next week. If you enjoyed this read, please tune in. Please like, share and subscribe. And any comments, I always love getting comments. So please do leave a comment if this resonated with you. Well, all that remains now is have a lovely week. I hope you enjoy your party. And that's it for today. One world, one love, and toodle pip.